For months now, conferences and trade shows have pivoted from convention centers to online platforms because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Businesses of all sizes are grappling with how to reimagine their involvement to still get the most bang for their buck with events that have moved online. And there are signs that the virtual event trend could stick around well beyond the pandemic. We've helped our clients successfully navigate this exact challenge. So let's chat about 3 tips to maximize the impact of your virtual events. Number 1, understand the new event structure and hone your objectives. The value of an online event may be different than an in-person one, and it's important to recognize that early. You'll likely need to manage expectations and shift how you measure results. Many companies gauge event success by the total number of leads generated, but don't be discouraged if the numbers are lower than you're used to. In a virtual setting, your team won't have the opportunity to interact with as many attendees one-on-one, but the leads you generate might be better qualified. They opted into your session or virtual booth experience. They're not just a badge scan in exchange for a free pen. But the flip side might also be true. Virtual formats can also be more accessible. Without the travel, budget, and time commitment, you might have the opportunity to connect with even more prospects than you would otherwise. Either way, it's important to understand what opportunities the new structure poses, consider the advantages and disadvantages, and define your objectives appropriately. Number 2, negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. If you aren't the host of the event, but are instead a sponsor or participant, you'll want to initiate a conversation with the organizer early on to coordinate deliverables for the event. This is certainly not an exhaustive list, but a few examples might include a prominent ad or logo placement throughout the virtual space, a physical mailer to attendees with branded giveaway items, sponsored emails, shout-outs on social media, presentation opportunities, and of course, the delivery of full contact leads for registered attendees. Event organizers, especially ones that are transitioning to a virtual setting, are looking to make their exhibitors happy. And last but not least, number 3, execute on the vision. Just as with any in-person event, you'll want to create an experience for your attendees. But it's especially true and challenging in a virtual setting where people are behind their desks, distracted by emails in the next browser window and kids in the next room. If you have a virtual booth, be sure it's filled with engaging and relevant video content, downloadable collateral, and a very clear connection to a company contact. Recorded or live presentations are also a great way to engage an audience with thought leadership content, but be sure your presenters are well prepared with clear conversational talking points and interesting visual aids. No one wants to stare at a talking head for an hour. If you're interested in learning more, take a look at our website, corroborate.com, where you can find related case studies or get in touch with our team for support with your next event.